what's up? Red Panda Anthem. Red Panda, what's good?
Patricia, can you talk about that process of documenting it all? Because, I mean, obviously you said sometimes there's a videographer, but a lot of times there isn't. So you can talk about that, like who's shooting the content? Because like I said, when I would look at your page, it's like, I want to go to these places. It just looks incredible. You make it look incredible. So talk about the process of documenting.
Yeah, I mean, so I try to, number one, I have a tripod, so I can always make content wherever I am. Like, I will just put my tripod down and, you know, stand in the street if I need to. I have no, like, I'm never embarrassed because this is what I do and I make good money doing it. And then I'll have like either a photographer with me or my assistant with me who is able to capture content on the phone all the time. And yes, I've got like professional cameras, I've got the 5D, I've got the $1,000 lenses, I've got all of that, but often I don't need to use that as much because actually people don't necessarily connect with it in the same way. I might do that actually more to appeal to the brands or the companies to show them I can do the professional stuff, but people don't really connect with that. And then certain shoots and stuff, maybe I hire a production company, maybe the brand or company that I work with or the tourism company or whatever, maybe they bring their own photographer and stuff. But I think the concept of just as long as you've got your phone, you have the opportunity to create. Like you don't need to wait for this team or this person or this specific photographer. Like not really. I just can create with my phone with me anytime.
Yeah, I hope everybody out there just heard that. Like that's a valuable lesson.
Like,
if you got your phone, you can create.
For context, and I'll ask both of you, Patricia, Troy, and Rashad, how many pieces of content are you creating per month? Because everyone thinks everything's all fun, just traveling the world, and it's like you guys aren't working. But can you, for demonstrative purposes or context, how many pieces of content are you guys both creating for your brand per month? The real number. The soul crushing number.
How many days in a month?
I would say for us, so variety of different things. And of course we do Earn Your Leisure episodes every single week. So that's probably like 20 different clips that come from that. Market Mondays every single week, 20 different clips that come from that. But then just organic cell phone. Like if I'm out, I had Troy actually video. He didn't want to do it, but
that's not true.
I had him videotape me the other day, because like you said,
yeah,
everybody's a videographer. All you need to do is hold the cell phone. Like I be telling him, I'm like, yo, just hold this phone and just take a video of me having a conversation with Bobby Schmurda.
Yep.
200,000 views.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's not complicated. We don't have to complicate this. So they do that almost all the time. Everywhere that we go, take pictures, stuff for story. So I would say probably upwards of
200-300.
Yeah, a couple hundred, probably a couple hundred.
But
definitely,
there's also a valuable lesson in that too. And that he left out the part that I have a back issue. That's why I couldn't get out the car. But like most times, most people are like, yo, too prideful to take that.
Mike,
right?
clip
like,
that face up.
Yeah, that's a fact. So like, there's no pride in me saying like, yo, let me take this video for you, because I already know if he sees a vision, let me record it, right? Because I know that it's going to benefit the brand. It's not like, yo, I'm too good for that. Like, yo, bro, why do I got to take your video? It's like, nah. I know, like, that's what he loves to do. Like, if he can't record it himself, let me be here. I'm here. What else am I going to be doing? Like, I'm going to watch him record it. So, like, helping add value in any way possible and putting, like, pride to the side. Like, all right, this is going to be something that's going to be potentially viral, or it's going to help build his brand. So, like, a lot of times, like, even some pictures, like, I'll take, it's not like, yo, give me photo credit. I'm like, nah, that's going to help build. If he wants to show his drip, like, of course, let me make sure that I take a dope-ass picture. Like, I've told that to plenty of people. Like, yo, I love photography. So, like, if I get to shoot it, if he gets to be the product, let's do it.
The Drip Report has been legendary. You know about Drip Report, Patricia. You have become a fashion icon. How come you didn't come to our fashion? How come you didn't come to Fashion Week? We did a Fashion Week show in New York.
Oh, what did you? Where? Oh, in New York. Oh, I didn't. I wasn't. I couldn't be.
She was in the Maldives.
Next time I'm there. Yeah, I'm there.
I was in Bora, Rashad. What are you talking about? I was in Bora. You kidding me?
I don't know where I was. I'm not gonna lie. I was quiet this season, but next time I'll be there. But in terms of like, again, everything is content. I would make content every day, and I think about content every day. And at least I produce probably at least like 30 pieces a month. That's my number. And I do this basically with myself and like my assistant.
There's no excuse. iPhone Pro Max. The small cameras, like every time I see Troy's like pan here, like you have to create. For those of you watching the show, you know I wasn't always comfortable being in front of the camera, but if you don't show your face, how are you gonna be able to make money and get clients? So my dad was like, okay, you want to work with headphones and not show your face? Good luck. You pick, overcome your fears, get out more content. And I think we can all say there's people that are maybe not even that good, but they just put out more content than everyone. And over the last 5-6 years, they've been able to elevate. So for everyone listening, put in chat the number of pieces of content you're going to make for your brand per month. I think you need to do at least 100 to get some kind of traction.
Consistent. And I think people don't put out as much content because they're self-conscious.
Mm-hmm.
They think what other people are going to think of them. They put it out and it doesn't necessarily work right away, and they just retreat. But you just got to treat it like baseball. Like, just keep swinging. Eventually you're going to hit a home run eventually, but you can't worry about what somebody else is thinking. You can't worry about how you look. You can't worry about, you're going to get better. The way you talk, everything improves over the course of time. But I think that stops a lot of people from putting out content. They're so self-conscious, and that stopped me for a variety of years. Like, I've been wanting to do what we do now in 2014, but I'm like, who's going to care? Financial literacy, And then finally, when I'm like, you know what? It doesn't matter. Let's just do it. And it worked. So I feel like, that's something that a lot of people struggle with. And you just have to just get out of your own way and do it, because ultimately it's better to live with failure than to live with regret. Because if it doesn't work out, it just doesn't work out. But if you never know what's going to happen, you're always going to like think about what if I did this? How would my life be different? How would my children's lives be different? And, living with regret is a very painful situation. Patricia, before we wrap, let me ask you this. Royal Albert Hall. Can you talk about the significance of financial literacy? Did you ever think that, financial literacy and the way that we display it? That's why I say a performance, because it is a performance. Like, we did Invest Fest, we're doing Madison Square Garden, and our whole thing with financial literacy is to make it a vibe. So we add music, we add, it's live performances, it's vibes, it's surprises. So it's really like, a musical festival. But it's financial literacy, and it's not something that like America, I think, has gotten used to it now, because we've done a few things in America and they kind of know. But internationally, I'm still not really sure if they understand the vibe, because especially UK, I know the UK is a more conservative country than America.
Very conservative.
Talk about the wave and the excitement and the importance of on African American history. On Black History Month for the UK. On Halloween, financial literacy, Royal Albert Hall, an all Black cast of performers. Talk about the significance of that.
Well, firstly, the fact that you lot have the Royal Albert Hall, right, is it's actually mind blowing. Like the Queen goes there, Adele's been there. Like, that is like probably the most premium venue in the UK. So when you said that to me, I was like, Royal Albert Hall. Like, I was so shocked, because literally the Royal, as in I think it's the Royals own this or something. I don't know, but like, it's a big thing. So the fact that you're able to kind of create that momentum is really powerful. I think Brits, right, we can be a little bit stiff. We're a little bit like, who's that? Why are they like that? We can be a bit judgy. I'm not going to lie. There's a pride, and maybe it's that African pride coming in as well. So we can have a certain stiffness about us. But I think that people, one, they want this information, they need this information. And I think they would be so excited to take it from you guys who are actually making a move in the US, bringing that energy over, which is going to have a lot of flair, I assume. It's going to be, lots going to be going on. And they're going to be a bit stush. Do you know what it is to be stush?
No, tell me.
In the beginning, right? They're going to have but they're taking it in. And I think that them seeing these examples is going to be super powerful, where people can learn more about how to get together to bring the community together to make money and to build that literacy and build things together, which I'll be honest, in the Black community in the UK is not something that we do as much. Like, we don't really create these Black things together. Everyone is usually working in isolation. They've got their job. they've become the lawyer or they've become the doctor, like they've done that. But what if they unionize? What if they learned how to work together? What if they worked with their African-American counterparts to actually build something that actually has momentum? Yeah. I think that there's power in numbers. So the fact that you guys are coming is like, it's sick. It's great.
This that Red Panda Anthem. Ian, what's up? This that Red Panda Anthem. Red Panda, what's good? Red Panda Anthem. Whole clip going up. I know they can't stand it.